couple things I've learned in my career. One is 90% of the headaches I've had in my real estate career have been related to property management. If the people day to day on our properties are not our company, then we cannot bring that culture down to the ground floor to the residents, who are the most important people to the success of our apartments, our apartment businesses, right? The people that live there, and making sure they're happy and they're treated well and they want to stay. So there was just this gap that I knew I wanted to solve. We just had to grow to a scale to be able to solve it effectively, right? You can't just bring property management in-house effectively day one. The catalyst for accelerating bringing property management in-house was I met some great people in property management that were available and wanted to come work with us, resonated with our mission and vision, all those things I talk about, and were not happy where they currently were. Universe doesn't understand time. It brings you things when you need them, whether you think you do or not. It's happened multiple times in my life, and I've just been willing to say, you know what? I didn't want to bring property management in-house for another year or so to increase our scale, but these people are here now. These are great people. These are the people to run the business, and I can build this around them. And so we just said, yeah, we're gonna do it. And you have enough property management headaches, and you're just like, it's like, if I'm gonna continuously be frustrated, I'd rather be frustrated / working hard on building a new business in the image I want to, than just feel like I'm beating my head against the wall with mediocrity. The way it impacts our investors is because, man, now we're bringing that culture, that great culture, down to the ground level and thinking about how do we treat these residents the best? How do we increase, like my goal is to increase the NOI, the operating income on each property somewhere between 5 and 15% by bringing management in-house and just managing better, reducing turnover, increasing collections, right? Just doing it better, treating people really well so they want to stay there. The other way it impacts it is if it's a third-party management company, they've got to have a margin too, because they have to operate their business and make sure it continues to go, and they got to pay their owners. I don't need that. I'm looking at this purely from, if we bring management in-house, we can have better control, we can make our properties perform better, which is ultimately how our investors get paid more, and ultimately how I get paid more, because I'm aligned in all these deals with the investors to, if it does well, I do well, right? So I don't care about that margin piece on the management. It was all about, I want to put all the margin on the management company back into the management company to pay people more bonuses than they were getting anywhere else, because I want great people and low turnover. I want the best technology because I want to leverage, like we talked about. So that's how we're building the management company around, is like, okay, but all the extra money is going back in, and how are we continuing to invest it? Because it's going to improve performance, which is going to help all of our investors.